In the turn, raid, bring back Playcrafter. We will sacrifice Playcrafter, and they sacrifice their Planeswalker. Nicol Bolas. And then Annihilating Glare, and we will sacrifice a creature to kill that. Yep, sacrifice the rat. Bring it back. Playcrafter makes them discard. Alright. Some people. Why, hello there. Cheers. I'm Average Zin, your host of Average Zin Presents, and we are coming at you live on a Friday, a Brawlin Friday, if you will. As we do, we're playing live on Twitch 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 to 1 Central European Time, and coming at you on YouTube 6 days a week with even original content. It's not all just Twitch replays. We do original stuff too. You should check it out. We're at Average Zin on YouTube. My son even has a channel at Average Kid Presents. Yeah. So we've been doing a little Explain It Like I'm 7 arena tutorials on Wednesdays. That's a series where we're going through arena, learning it together in the eyes of a child. The innocence. He told me today if we had a deck full of charmed strays, we would be invincible. I love him. So yeah, if you love us, then please give us a like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. It helps out our channel, and it means so much to us personally. It drives us to keep on making videos every single day for your enjoyment. And let's jump on into our deck of the hour. Alesha, who laughs at fate. Or as I like to call her, Alesha, who cheats in Brawls. Alesha is a very, very, very bulky sort of human warrior R2-2 first strike for 3. So not great stats off the bat, but whenever Alesha attacks, she puts a +1/+1 counter on herself. And then at the beginning of your end step, if you attack this turn, return target creature card with mana value less than or equal to Alesha's power from your graveyard to the battlefield. So note that's any creature can attack, not just her. So if you're in a spot where you don't want to attack with her, but you want to maybe attack in with a token or something, she'll still trigger. With that in mind, we have 1-drops, we have 2-drops, we have 3-drops, we have creatures all the way to the 6-drop slot, because you never know. She might get big enough. She might get big enough for us to cycle a Perforator Crocodile into the graveyard maybe, and then resurrect it with Alesha for free after attacking. It could happen. Also the same thing with Trumpeting Carnosaur. We could easily discard that and deal 3 damage to something and then bring it back. We also have cool ways to take advantage of the fact that we're putting cards in the graveyard, like Abyssal Harvester is another way we could bring stuff back. The Witch King of Angmar and Archfiend of Ifnir work wonderfully in this deck because we are discarding cards. We are then able to make Witch King indestructible, and that would certainly allow us to tap it after combat, after attack phase. We could discard, and that would give it indestructible, which would mean we get attacked with an indestructible 5/3 flyer, and that would again trigger Alesha, who could then, say, resurrect the thing we just discarded if it was a creature. Yeah. Along with that, we also have a little bit of a discard package against our opponent going on here. So we get cards like Turgid. There's also Sacrifice going on here, so Grave Pact, and there's everything you want to do in black and red here. Sacrifice, self-discard, reanimation, The only thing we're not bringing to the table really is burn. And I probably would if I could. But there's only 100 cards. So we'll have to take it into the queue and see how we do. This deck has some legs. But you need to get off to a good start. If we don't get off to a good start, oh man, up against Effie, fast learner. This is only the second time I've played against Effie. My Effie deck, I love it, still around. If you haven't checked out that video, highly recommend Effie, fast learner. If you like Kona, you'll love Effie. Alright, let's get ourselves our Blood Crypt and pay the 2 life. Go ahead and get Tiny Bones out. Ravenous Chupacabra, also not a bad hit here. So what does Effie do? You want to know. It has Enlist. It's a 3/3 for 3. Alright, at the beginning, with Survival, at the beginning of your second main phase, if Effie is tapped, put a +1/+1 counter on it for each tapped creature you control. Then seek a Survivor card with mana value less than or equal to the number of tapped creatures you control. Thankfully, there are not a huge number of Survival cards, but also that can make it so that if you pick your Survivor cards correctly, you will hit some bombs with Effie. Like Kona. You can easily hit Kona. In fact, there's a world where maybe you build Effie with the only Survivor in the deck being Kona. And then she essentially tutors up Kona for you every single time, and you get to add white mana to your mana base, which makes Kona all the better. So much better. Okay, well, we are not hitting our lands. That is an issue. We need at least one. We got to board wipe. We have to board wipe. Or we are doomed. Well, maybe not. Maybe we can get away with a Ravenous Chupacabra. But I have a feeling when it comes back around to our turn, it won't be as simple as that. March of the Multitudes. Alright, let's grab ourselves. First the damage to that guy there. We'll grab ourselves on a mountain. And go ahead and play Alesha. We will attack in with both. Oh, opponent. I guess they just wanted the life. But yeah, now that's a thing. We did that. We brought Tiny Bones back. Kadama. Watch out. Yeah, I would think twice about that. Alright, they're ramping. That's okay, because we have in our possession the Ravenous Chupacabra. Rawr. You can stop all that nonsense, Effie. You need to stop all that nonsense now. Board wipe incoming, maybe? Pondering it over. Do they want to spend all their mana on Effie? Unidentified hover ship. Okay. Well, they go after the commander? That's cute. Alright, they're continuing to ramp, somewhat worrying. I am tempted just to stop this in the tracks, but I think the correct answer here is a Grave Pact. And then we just continue to attack in. And what will you block, opponent, if anything? Nope, down to 7. Okay. We'll take that. Thinking it over. Getting to know you. Killian Croc. Is that like Killer Croc, but Killian? I am the bat. Okay, Reluctant Role Model is an interesting survivor. It's basically like a Ozolith but on a creature form, but for all counter types. And it gives itself counters. Okay. Oh, man. Let's just go ahead and play Alesha. We're definitely attacking in. I mean, that's almost lethal. They have to block, right? Right? I would think so. I think they should have played Effie. I don't know if I would have gone with the unidentified hover ship on our commander. I mean, the issue now is they have to board wipe, but then we just have Captain Lannery Storm come out and finish the job. You and the captain, make it happen. I feel like I should be doing the Captain Morgan pose right now. Maybe I will in a moment. Alright, they're firing something up here. They got 6 mana in the barrel for the Great Hinge. Very nice. It is a wonderful hinge. And then they ramp. Are you serious, opponent? You know you're at 1 life, right? About to be 2 life if you tap the Great Hinge? Okay. I don't see how this helps. I really don't. Because, yeah, we're just gonna crack our Arid Mace and kill you. Whoa. Well, each opponent can sacrifice a non-token creature of their choice. I imagine they go with the Gilded Goose or the Reluctant Role Model here and put it on Kadama. And then, we'll deal that damage to you anyway. And grab a mounted, I guess. Whatever. Liliana seems good. And we'll even discard the Captain Lannery Storm. And I guess we're holding back. Although, we could have attacked there and gotten the Captain Lannery Storm back. I mean, at this point, it's more than wipe or bust. There's Kona. There's the beastie. And they do gain some life. A generous puppy. Aw. That's such a good puppy. And look at him playing nicely with the doggies. Oh, or the kitties. It looks like the opposite of my border collie. She's got like the opposite coloring. Well, except for the tail. What say you, Killian Croc? We got 3 mana left. What can you do? You gonna crew the Kona or crew the unidentified hover ship with Kona? Okay, well, that is Court of Call and Convoke. There's also that. And that'll allow them to trigger Kona at their end step or the end of combat. But I think, okay, Luminous Broodmoth is interesting. So all their stuff will come back as flyers. But not if we kill Luminous Broodmoth first. Alright, so they're back up to 7 because of lifelink. And then Kona brings out what? Are we about to get got? Vorinclex. Okay. Well. Let's go ahead, since all of it's going to come back anyway. We'll go ahead and discard Damnation. And we will reanimate. I think we go with Captain Lannery Storm. And I will draw a card. Deal 1 damage to their face. Annihilating Glare. That is perfect. That is perfect. We will sacrifice the Ravenous Chupacabra. We'll deal 1 damage to their face. They must sacrifice. We will deal another damage to their face. Alright. Well, they have a 12/12 lifelink flying Vorinclex now. Fun times. 1, 2. Yeah, so we just attack in there. And there. Alright, the in response. We crack the token. Deal 1 damage there. and then they kill Captain Lannery Storm. That triggers that. How much mana do we have untapped? We have 2. So that means we can cast the Reluctant Role Model. They're giving me the GGs already. Alright, and we'll go ahead and hit them there. I mean, they've got it, but whatever. Alright, well, we weren't expecting a Luminous Broodmoth into Vorinclex. That will disrupt your plans. Luminous Broodmoth. Yeah, made our damnation absolutely worthless. And in fact, less than worthless. A detriment. Okay. Next. Oh boy. Up against Asika, God of the Tree. This is a hell match here. We are in hell queue for some reason. Probably because we put Turgid in our deck. If you take Turgid out, you probably won't be in hell queue. Alright, well, I like this. We got things. We'll surveil into a burglar rat, not bad. I was recently chatting up MtG Malone and telling them to fear the burglar rat. They were complaining that the burglar rat card style was on sale in the arena store. And I said, like, who uses that? And I was like, man, if you want to ever play Alesha and play Brawl, you will see it. You will fear the burglar rat. Alright, well, let's get in. I mean, they're on 4 mana. Vastwood Surge. Okay, so they definitely have the mana next turn. Which means we need to go fast. Alright, discard, and we get rid of the Plague Crafter. And attack on in. Alesha gets a counter, brings back the Plague Crafter. And we will sacrifice a creature. Make them discard. I would really love to have the Abyssal Harvester out right now. Alright, they definitely slammed the Prismatic Bridge here. Oh, Renin 7. Okay. I don't know that I would have done that. You're just going to lose it now. You will just lose it now. Well, let's everybody discard a card, and we'll get rid of the Magus. We'll go ahead and attack on in. To their face. Yep. I think we're good. In the turn. Raid. Bring back Plague Crafter. We will sacrifice Plague Crafter, and they sacrifice their Planeswalker. Nicol Bolas. I have returned. The God Pharaoh has all these abilities. All right, well, let's go ahead and get tricky, and we'll hold on now. Back, undo. Let's get our damage in. We'll just do it to their face. Go to their face. We don't care. And then annihilating glare, and we will sacrifice a creature to kill that. Yep, sacrifice the rat. And then bring it back. Play Grafter makes them discard. Nice. The Tarask. Alright, Titan of Industry. Watch out. Oh, they're getting rid of our thing. This is the first player I've ever seen that plays the Prismatic Bridge and has not slammed the bridge the second they got to the right amount of mana. I don't know what's going on here. I'm a little confused. Hold on. We want to go with... Yeah, I guess we do both. Titan of Industry gone. And then... Well, yeah, they take 6. Or do they? I am not sure what this opponent is thinking. All your value comes from that. Unless your deck is built really crazy. Alright, Magus, come on in. And while the party is fine. I mean, yeah, next turn they're dead. They don't get anything off the Prismatic Bridge unless they kill Alesha right now. Alright. Some people. You gotta play the bridge. Slam the bridge, man. Just slam the bridge. Come on. We were ready for it. We were ready to take our beating to the bridge. Take him to the bridge. Alright, up next. What do we got? I don't know. We'll find out. Alesha versus Roxanne, Starfall Savant. She likes making meteors that tap for extra mana and deal 2 damage when they hit. But we have answers. We do have the Grave Pact in hand, which is great because we also have Bitter Blossom. Alright, let's go ahead and get our Surveil hand out. And what will it be? The Meat Hook Massacre, also great. I think we're as prepared as we can be for this matchup. Alright, let's slam the Bitter Blossom. And then... I'm hoping next turn we have an untapped land in our hand, because Barrador. Yeah. Okay, Mana Rock number 1, I hope. Give us a second to set up, please, opponent. We need a little time. Okay, I was close. No such luck, huh? Well, let's go with... You can sacrifice a non-token creature of your choice. Keep them off of Roxanne as long as possible. Okay, they got their own Mana Rock. And another Mana Dork. That does put them on 5 mana next turn. That's fine. We can live with that. Well, there's Roxanne. I imagine Alesha goes down with the boat. That's okay. We just need 1 mana. 1 mana. Come on. In fact, if we get 1 mana, I think I just Meat Hook Massacre. There it is. Alright, well, let's go ahead and attack on in. Alright, Meat Hook Massacre on 3. Oh, we cannot. No. Alright, well, Grave Pact just as good, I guess. Oh, Besejude, the Grave Pact, of course. Well, that's good, because now we have enough mana for Meat Hook Massacre. And there's Delina, gonna make multiple copies of Roxanne. Yeah, we absolutely have to Meat Hook Massacre now. Very cool. Alright. Wait, nope. I'm forgetting. Attack. We're trying to do damage, not just play cards. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Ha ha ha. I mean, they've got more than enough mana to recast at this point, but that's fine. We are now tied on life. And 5 mana. Oh, man. Alright, Roxanne. 2 damage to our face. We just need to make it impossible for to attack in. So I think Aclazotz is a good answer for that. Or, no. Yeah, Aclazotz. It's gotta be Aclazotz. And Tiny Bones for good measure. I see them looking in their hand. I don't like that. They got double damage. That would be unfortunate. I don't know. I think they might be struggling here. Oh, yes. Yes, sir. The struggle is real. It's not imaginary. Nope. But wait. There's more. No, she wants so bad to attack in to use that meteor coming down. Uh-huh. And there goes Tiny Bones. But you lose a life off that. And then... what? What now? Shove aside. Okay. Boom, boom. We block. Gain 4. We needed that life too. Bitter Blossom's been draining us. And, yeah, they just recast Roxanne. What a commander. We're never going to be able to get a card on, we're never going to be able to get a counter on Alesha here. That is unfortunate. The only way we're going to get a kill on Alesha is if we get the arena and give her haste. Because every single time we play her, they're just going to attack in and kill her. Alright, our opponent mulling it over, thinking about Turgid, as one does. I mean, they've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 mana at their disposal. I mean, I don't know what they can't do. They seem to be either lulling us into a false sense of confidence or completely stymied by the big booty on Turgid. I don't know what to tell you, opponent. You forced us into a corner here. Does this mean they give up? Because, I mean, there is a concede button. There is that. You can find it. It's up here next to the gear thing. Okay, they're back. They're highlighting their cards, perhaps deciding to play again. Still checking out Turgid. Still figuring out what she does. I don't know. Shatter Skull smashing. Alright. And lose a life. And attack in and make more mana. Okay. It's ridiculous. It is. Roxanne is a ridiculous commander. Alright. Anytime now, opponent. I mean, in theory, they have like, oh yeah, Llanowar Loam Speaker, huh? Yeah, you don't want to see that in your hand right now. Well, then again, the 4/4 Elemental might actually do it. Won't it? If they attack him with the 4/4 and the 4 and Roxanne and deal 2 damage to our face. So that means we gotta kill the board. What do we have in here? Not much good. Alright, well, let's go with Archfiend of Vifnir. And what 2 cards are left in their hand? That is the question. Alright, attacking on in. I assume they kill the fairy. Now, why did they attack in with the Loam Speaker and not use the ability? The world may never know. I mean, yeah, this is ridiculous that we can kill their commander as many times as we want. And they will always, because of the nature of the commander, have enough mana to bring it back. All they have to do is play it once and then attack with it once. And that's the commander tax covered. This is ridiculous. And I don't know where our lands are. Around here somewhere, I guess. Well, could have used that mithril coat a long time ago. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. We got nothing. We got nothing. Up yours, Roxanne. Good game, opponent. Alright, we'll see if we can do something a little bit better than that. Yeah, having a two toughness commander in the face of Roxanne. Yeah, and she doesn't get bigger unless you attack in with her, and she doesn't have haste. So yeah, we were just doomed there. We did our best. Can't do jack if you can't play your commander and ever survive. Tiny Bones, Bobble Burglar, my Oliver Sum is going to make us discard cards, and then they put a stash counter on them in their exile, and they can cast our cards whenever they like, as long as Tiny Bones is out. And okay, now we'll see if we can be the discard deck. I like this whole hand, man. I'm gonna get rid of the land. That may come back to bite us. All right, well, let's go ahead and Elder Fang Disciple. We'll go ahead and make them discard. All right, there goes Blood on the Snow. Love to see it. Weird, because they're not running Snowlands. I guess that's fine. I mean, essentially, with Tiny Bones out, our deck does nothing. Our commander does nothing, so we have to kill Tiny Bones. It's not a question of, oh, we're just killing their commander just to kill their commander. No, we have to kill their commander for our deck to work. Waste Not, alright, classic. I've always found it to be a little slow. And, yeah. And it doesn't do anything when you discard a card, just an opponent discarding a card. So if we're empty-handed, it does nothing. Alright, good to go. Well, we'll go with Burglar Rat. Fear of the Burglar Rat. We are the discard deck now, opponent. Beat them at their own game. Beat them at their own game. Can't handle the heat? Get out of the kitchen. Hoarder's Overflow. Played that a couple of times in Limited. Was not impressed. Let's go. One more time. Alesha, bring us the championship. Let us finish strong here. We have yet to see her really go off. Jacob Hakun, Inspector. Okay. Mono blue. Draw a card and exile a card from your hand face down. You may look at that. Yeah, okay. Okay. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library face down. You may look at that card for as long as it remains exiled. Once during each of your turns, you may play a land or cast a spell from among the cards exiled with this permanent without paying its mana cost. Okay. Well. Hey, there's the Forge. I wish we had not seen that Liliana on top. I don't want to pitch it. I don't want to. Alright, well, let's go Marionette Apprentice. Make our servo. And our opponent, I have no idea what they're up to. Lava Spur Boots, okay. Okay, I kind of wish we had gotten a land there. What? Alright, well, I guess we're dealing some damage. Okay, well, let's go with... Let's go with Captain Lannery Storm. I imagine they're going to counterspell this, and we can get it back with Alesha. Wash away. I love to see it. And this has got Ward 1. We cannot pay that. That's okay. Yeah, they're looking for land. They really want to get to 6 lands. I'm really hoping we find an edict before that. Mishra's Bobble. Okay. Alright, charting a chorus. Surely they found another land now. So what happens if we kill Jacob? All those cards go away? Okay, Arcane Signet will do it. I like the art on that. I've never seen that one. Okay. Well, I mean, we tried. Well, let's go ahead and yeah, we'll hit that. Pay the ward. And now we attack in. Replay the Marionette Apprentice. And get our servo. And maybe next turn we can finally play our commander. Would be nice. Stop doing so much broken stuff, opponent. Yeah, okay, the cards did go away. That's cool. Okay. Now we play our commander. Are you serious? A Pact of Negation. A Pact of Negation. Oops, all counter spells? No, not really. Well, close. I'm not happy about that. Oh yeah, you're gonna counterspell that one too? Nah, get out of here. You want to counterspell my commander? You can get your commander out of here. We got Forge and Lagomos in hand, and we're too busy dealing with this BS to actually do anything. Oh my goodness, now we gotta deal with this. And they got a counterspell. Okay, they get to snooze. This is... Counterspell. counterspell, bounce, and draw. Alright, well, we definitely block. You gotta hold on to more counter spells there, partner. You gonna bounce our servo? Okay. Okay. And we will discard, I guess, Lily. No, man. Yeah. We're never gonna get there. Alright, Bitter Triumph is not a land. Neither is Trumpeting Carnosaur. What is going on? Oh my goodness. And you got another counterspell. Yep. You gotta be kidding me, man. You've gotta be kidding me. Luge makes all my counter spells cheaper. Alright, we finally got a land. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we can't even do that. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Another counter spell? No. Alright, bounce spell. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Good for you. Jace, Unraveler of Secrets. All right. All right, let's see if they have a counter spell for our Forge. Heuristic Study was about the worst card they could have drawn for us, and they drew it. We almost had them out of cards. And now at this rate, we will never catch up with enough mana to actually Spiteful Boundary, Banditry the Alesha. Because they're going to add a counter every single turn. Alright, we were supposed to be finishing strong here. Our opponent is making this quite the slog. Okay, we got 4, 5, 6 mana. X is the number of cards in your graveyard. That's a lot. Well, hopefully they cannot counter this. We will auto pay. We cannot cast anything else anyway. Please be out of counter spells, opponent. That's all we want. Can we resolve a thing and not have you bounce it and or counter spell it? Good. Very, very good. What do you got? You gotta be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. I give up. This is ridiculous. Of course they had a shore up. Of course they have a shore up. No, we're not ending like that. We're going another game. We're not doing that. We're going another game. We are not ending our stream today up against mono blue oops all counter spells and losing. Alright, let's see if we can find an opponent that is not playing something completely ridiculous that they knew that they were a complete jerk for putting together and chose to play it anyway because anonymous internet makes us invincible, right? No, it doesn't. God knows. God knows what you did, and so do you. You're gonna get cancer for that. Morocco street shop from Das Pundit. Cancer, I say. Alright, well. Yeah, this is a little bit better. This is actually probably one of the best hands we could get starting out. Alright, Tiny Bones. If we can't do it with this hand, we can't do it. Oh, Ocelot Bride. Oh, well, that does change things. Now we have to go, sacrifice, kill Ocelot Pride, sacrifice Tiny Bones, and play Basilisk Collar. Our opponent once again putting us on the back foot, making us deal with their crazy shenanigans rather than developing our own board. Alright. So next turn we're on 4. Which means Croxa and equip the Basilisk Collar, maybe? Or no. Croxa and Soul Shredder. Or is it Charming Scoundrel and Soul Shredder? Okay, well, they have successfully ramped. And there is an all will be won. No. Well, they're on that next turn. Oh my god. Okay, well, we're not playing that land. Alright, come on, Swamp. And we have a Tiny Bones in grave, so I think now is the time to play Alesha. attack in and get Tiny Bones back. Hey, the champion of Lamholt. Four, five. Still one off of Liliana. I would really like to be at Liliana Manor right now. Okay. Well, I guess the only way to do that is going to be Charming Scoundrel. And we will create a treasure token. We will Croxa. Alright, there goes a land. That'll hit him for life. What do they got in there? Ocelot Pride? So we don't have enough mana for that, but we can hold up Tiny Bones as a blocker. Nope. He shouldn't have blocked. Should not have blocked. Now this gets us another treasure. And loses you a life. Well, you know what? Let's get Croxa back. Just kidding. Very cool. They take another point of damage. And we will pass the turn. There's Halana. Alright, but next turn we are on Liliana Mana. The Argent Dias. Okay. Whenever, well, 2 or more. Okay. Exile another target non-land permanent. What? Alright, well. We were going to be forced to sacrifice our whole board next turn anyway. Oh, what have we done? Why did I hit resolve? Oh. I would love to see Grave Pact out here. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Yep, well, let's just go ahead and attack on in. And, yeah, no, we have to decline. But we will bring Crocs back. We'll then make them sacrifice a creature. And make our Soul Shredder bigger. They have a lot of food over here, though, man. Oh, they're going to make us exile Oh no, what did you get? You got our grave pact? A 10-12. Okay. Sure. Oh, I said we weren't going to lose. But that was a good game. That was a much better game than Oops All Counterspells. I can accept that. Well, so, yeah. Not as good as our Heroes deck. I'll give you that. Okay, but I never said it was. It is fun when it goes off, though. I wish we would have gotten to see it do a little bit more thing, but you essentially saw the loop there. I mean, Croxa with Alesha, Burglar Rat with Alexa. Stop saying that because you're probably triggering people's things in their houses right now. Alesha. Yeah. She's Alesha. She laughs at fate. What can you say? Love one another? Be cool. Don't be a jerk and have fun playing Magic the Gathering.